Hi guys and welcome. My name is Moo and today I'm this is Observation is going to be one of the games that I'm not gonna finish for the reason that it has the mechanical gameplay. If you look at that, it's not entertaining at all. Like it's a kind of, in some situation, it was a combination of a quick time event technically, where you had a timer. You have in a lot of these, or a lot of these. I've had two of them so far. Um, you have situations where you need to click on things and figure out how to do it before the time runs out. Um, one time it actually made me fail these things because it didn't allow me to figure out what to do. And I think that is okay. I think that it is a fine mechanics, but it would have been nice to have a little bit of a chance to fix it, or to figure out what to do, or give some kind of introduction on how to actually do it. Because yeah, it's a minor thing. And on top of that, I feel like the actual gameplay, being a camera, zooming in, pressing one button, pressing three buttons, and then you are connected to it, and then you need to click it again. It just gives so many unnecessary clicks, and it gives you there's like no value in that. I feel like it's okay. Sure, they're trying to probably mimic some kind of real life situations, and that how you do it. But at the same time, I don't see much value in that type of gameplay. um Moving around as a camera is it could have been done better. It could have been so much more. You could have been able to do so much more. That would have been so much fun. And then when you're actually this external camera that I am right now, when I'm in the spaceship, I'm feeling so motion sickness. I feel like motion sickness when I'm walking or running around because of the instability of the camera. And then it feels like when I'm moving my cursor, I move from here to here, but when I get to this point, it's like it's stopping. But because of the movement and the momentum that you have moving from point A to point B with the camera, it kind of like takes a while for it to slow down. So it feels like I'm moving from here to here, but I stop here, which is like these small adjustments. And in a way, I really understand why they do that, because it's probably more likely that that is a real life scenario, if that makes sense. So like controlling one of these things is like, you don't, as soon as you stop, you don't automatically stop, especially not in zero gravity, where there's probably a little bit of momentum to your movements. So I get that. I understand why they're doing this, and I understand why they're taking these decisions, but unfortunately it's not my cup of tea. Which is sad. And then on top of that, I feel like some of these controls are a little bit annoying. Like if you're in a menu, I understand. In a way, I understand why they did these decisions anyway, because when you're in a menu, you need to press backspace in order to actually go out from that menu back into whatever you're doing, which to me, as someone who plays a lot of FPS games and such, I keep one hand on the mouse and one on WASD, so I don't like to move my hands that much. And but backspace itself and enter, for that matter too. I don't know if I have enter as one of the commands, but that means that I need to move my one of my hands in such a long motion to be able to exit a menu, which I feel like is a little bit. It would have been better to have like a mouse button or something, and I could probably rebind that. But having these buttons as something that you add into the game, like as a standard, it could have been, those decisions could have been thought through a little bit more. Um, I don't mind the space moving between the cameras, but I just don't like the gameplay of being the camera, because it's just not really cutting it out for me. And then there's a little bit of unclarity. Maybe it's me because I feel nauseous from the motion sickness, but like not being able to think. And like, you got to the halls, there was a hatch out here somewhere that I needed to first find in this like huge non-labeled construction, and then I needed to figure out that I needed to press them, and it was a little bit of clarity, and I don't feel like that is a major issue. I don't mind that the games doesn't hold your hand that much, but it was because of me feeling nauseous. I felt like I had more negative feelings towards this game. The game itself, look at the graphics, it's very, very nice. The story seems really interesting so far. And that's what hurts me so much, because the story seemed to be so good. Like, I want to know what happens. Like, what is this weird thing, and who is she, and why? But I seriously don't feel like I can continue this game, because it's just, I just feel nauseous and getting annoyed by it. So that is a little bit sad, unfortunately. But I'm actually, because of the so far interesting story, and huge issues with the gameplay, in my opinion, I want to give this, based on, keep this in mind, guys, based on that I played this for about an hour out of 6. I don't think that it's badly made, but it has a lot of issues with the controls and the way that you actually are playing this game. So I'm unfortunate. It hurts me to say, but I want to give this a 4 out of 10, because of these gameplay issues and the controls and whatnot. Because it's just not cutting it, and it could be that it is my feeling nauseous still, motion sickness talking, but it's really saddens me that I feel that way, because it looked like a very, very interesting game, and it's as far as I've understood it, like the developers are also like really good at this. A friend of mine recommended this game to me, and they said that the developers were really, really good. So yeah, it really pains me, because I see so much potential in this game, and then unfortunately the gameplay issues are too much for me to oversee it. So unfortunately, anyway, guys, yeah, 4 out of 10, and it still hurts me to say that, but I will see you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you didn't enjoy it, then, well, you're just gonna have to watch me dance awkwardly once again.